Okay guys, I'm sitting in this amazing place, Wanaka, New Zealand, and I've got to do an infomercial, and it's going to be like a double-header infomercial. First, now you're going to have to look at this thing here in the, just there, should be on the screen. You work it out. I've got to be a bit careful about what I say here. So, here we go. This little unit. We're going to refer to it as the SAB from here on in. Because if I say what it is, then I'm going to get cut off. Okay, but because it's a double infomercial, not so long ago I invented this little cool little instrument. So this is the infomercial, this is a subliminal ad in the commercial, where it's about that, then I'm going to show you this as well. Now, Sax Moniker, right, I'll get back to that. Now, here we go, this cool little device. Let's call it an incense burner. We've got to sort of disguise what it actually is. So it's an incense burner, vaporizers, mixed herbs. We all love the aroma of some of those mixed herbs that kick around the world. And this does it in many different styles, but I'll get down. We have the, on the outside we have the grater. Now, it will grate a very fine blend of mixed herbs. So, works beautifully. So, the grater. Now, if you're in a bar or in a car and you want to vaporize some of those mixed herbs, you can go into stealth mode. We just open the latch, slide that out to there. Now this is perfect on chairlifts, in the car, boats, anywhere. It's a bit of a breeze, but stealth mode. So, powered by Vic's the engine. The mixed herbs just sit just in there, and so you can one-handed. Now you don't have to inhale, it's just vaporizing, just getting those flavors in your mouth. That's back to normal, that's back on the table, in the car, in the glove box, in your pocket if you're on the chairlift. Anyway, stealth mode. So following that we can take this out, and then drop this off. We can take this out of here, spin this around, insert it into there. All the engineering is pretty sweet, it's all nice, fits well. That just gives us a little bit of an extender to cool that sort of vaping, I don't know, the stuff that burns in here. These spices do vape up a bit, but it will cool, the extender's nice. So there you go. Or you can just take that out and just leave this lying around the bedroom. Just sits there like that, works wonderfully. Pops apart, slot it together. Now just in here, now see, whenever you're vaporizing these mixed herbs, it's great to have a little stoker thing to do this. And so you can mix your mixed herbs a little bit, just alter the flavor. That sits beautifully in here, just hides in that little hole there. Now, this is the part you might lose, but you can replace it with a nail. Fits perfectly. So there we go. That's just call that the bedroom pipe, the long gun, the vaporizer cooler. Okay, so we'll sit that there. Now to carry those mixed herbs, because you know it's really good to have a stash of mixed herbs with you as you move through the day. Now, so that goes into this little piece here, and see they're just my mixed herbs in there. They're, that's a fine blend, I think it was some 5 spices and some celery salt thrown in. So yes, has a nice little capacity, daily sort of capacity. Now, I'm going to get into the next stage, which is how you make a water vaporizer. And what you can do is take this apart. You can see there's 2 holes here. One is for the long gun, and this becomes part of the water vaporizer one. So we can pop that into there. Screw that just like that. Now, we have on here the multi-tool. This is the multifaceted tool. It does a little bit of everything. It's a latch, it's a poker, it's a stoker, it's a mixer. But with this, what we do is we heat this for 45 seconds. We're heating this 45 seconds. Then we can take a bottle, and it should just go through the side of the bottle, just like that. So heat the multi-tool. Now if you want to put a little shotty in, you might be able to do it up there. Oh. Swiss Army multi-tool, vital, has a few other functions. So, following that, we can then just drop our pipe into just like that. Now straight away, if I was to fill this up, well, lo and behold, you have a mixed herb water vaporizer. And spot on, spot on. So we put the mixed herbs in here. Now, for argument's sake, you could try tea. You could try some 5-spice, or maybe some more common elements thereof. You can see more at the website. So, if you take this out, okay, so if we reheat this for 45 seconds, 45 seconds, and it'll push through the top. Now, you can then drop this into the top, and this is the top for just a beautiful bucket bong, gravity bong maybe. It's one where you don't burn your fingers, because you can just pop that off. So, once again, works like a charm. Okay, so we're going to take that apart. There's more pics on how this is done on the other videos maybe, or on the website. So now let's look at this whole thing here. We have a series of bits. Oh, by the way, I've got to show you some more about the Sax Moniker, because if I don't, then they'll think it's an inhaler advertisement. But this is pretty cool. It plays blues, it plays jazz, it plays reggae, it plays absolutely everything. There's apps, there's everything on how to learn it. Do what I just did then. It's a cool new concept in music. But anyway, more on the Sax Moniker on the website. So if we get back to where we are, and we're going to pull this thing apart. Now, just the final bit is we have this cool little drop cone. So this is for vaporizing those exotic herbs as well, again, in a sort of similar sense, but you can just drop that in there, like so. And then you have a little drop cone that you don't burn your fingers on, so you can take a good hit. You can unscrew that. Well, hey, look, it's away. I can't really burn too much stuff in this, because they might think I'm trying to sell something that I'm not trying to sell. They might confuse it with other stuff. But so, there we go. There's a little droppy. I thought I'd better show you that. That was the latest edition. So now what we have is we have all these components. I'll get them. So this is what we have left. And I'll take out the lighter. So there we go. That's all the components. I'll take that out because they might tell me off for that. Because they could analyze that. So there's the components of the SAB. Now, what you can see is there's nothing joined. Absolutely nothing is joined, which means absolutely nothing can break. You can lose stuff, but you cannot break stuff. Which means that in 1,000 years' time, more than likely, this is still going to go. So I'm thinking there's 1,000 years of vaporizing. This can go through families, through generations to come. It can have a lot of laughs, a lot of jokes. It's there forever. Now, Here's the big test. This is the SAB jigsaw puzzle. Where do we start? We're going to go with this. So we're going to put our lighter. We're going to screw this into here. We're going to take our little drop inhaler and we're going to slide it straight in here. Like that. Then we're going to take our the stashy thing with the grater. That's like a grater where you can create a fine blend. So here we go. That's going to pop into there. That's my vape. That's not in the picture. But they're going to take the multi-tool. Ah, look, the multi-tool. The other feature. This is fantastic. This is one of the most fantastic features of this device. Okay, so we heat the multi-tool. Always for about 45 seconds for super hot. And then you get this beautiful effect. Just cleans everything out. Just sizzles it out. So the multi-tool is designed for easy clean. No mess. No shit on your fingers. And then to clean this, you just heat this. But here's a trick. It's good to get all this resined up so it fits all the holes a little bit better. So now this pops in, it's got some resin. So it locks that up just a bit better. It's good. Then we slide that in there. And then we slide that in there. And then we latch that there. And there you go. That is the inhaling device that will allow you to inhale a very fine range of mixed herbs, tea leaves, you know, those exotic blends of tea you get out of China. It will create 3 inhaling devices and 3 water inhaling devices. It will grate your exotic herbs. It will store your exotic herbs. It will function for 1,000 years. It cannot break. There you go. So if you want more details, go and have a look at that website there. We're still trying to beat the algorithm. Now back to the Sax Moniker. This guy out of the blue wrote me 16 songs for this, and they sound fantastic. They really do. All the classics. If you can play these, you can play anything. This thing takes 28 days to learn to blow properly. So once you've developed the technique, these are basic songs. It's good for your breathing. You get a real you develop your breathing skills. It's fantastic. So here's one of those songs. So this guy's developed a whole bunch of songs. They work on this. They just sound perfect. So Sax Moniker. Learn it in 28 days. Now, have a look at the website. That is worth looking at. It's taken a while. That's Gen 10, you'll see. There's 9 previous generations. Yeah, and they weren't quite good enough. Gen 10, I think, is it's the baby. It works. It's with me all the time, these 2 items. But check out Sax Moniker. We launched that on Kickstarter and took off. So, enjoy.